Hello everyone, in this video we will see how to download and install Kali Linux 2026.2 on VMware workstation. Okay, first go to Kali Linux official website and download. It is kali.org. Click on get Kali or click on download, both are same. So here we have the two types of downloads. Installer images means ISO, virtual machines means it is pre-built image. In this video I am going to show you from the scratch. So click on installer images. See here the latest release at the time of making this video is 2026.2. We have two types of downloads, direct method and by using torrent. Click on this download button. Download started, go to download. See here its size is about 4.5 gigabytes. I am cancelling this one because I have already downloaded. In your case, wait until download completes. Once download is completed, then open VMware workstation. Now click on create a new virtual machine or go to file and select new virtual machine to create new virtual machine. Next, then select installer disk image file, that is ISO. Then click on browse for the downloaded Kali Linux 2026.2 ISO file. Next, select type as Linux and version as Debian because this is based on Debian Linux. So select Debian latest version from the list or select Debian 64-bit. I don't have, so select the latest version from this list. Then click on next. Then provide the name for the virtual machine. This is just virtual machine name. Then select the location to store this virtual machine files and folders by clicking on this browse button. And this is the default location. Select the path where you have the enough space. Click on next. Now provide the virtual hard disk size. I'm giving 100 gigabytes. Then click on next. See, this is a virtual machine summary. If you want to modify any one of these settings, click on customize hardware. I want to increase this memory from 2 gigabytes to 4 gigabytes. Click on customize hardware. Use this pointer up or down, or you can provide the memory in megabytes here. Click on close. Click on finish. Still, if you want to modify the settings of this virtual machine, click on edit virtual machine settings, or right click and select settings, or go to VM and select settings. All three options are same. If you want to provide description for this virtual machine, you can provide here. If you are okay with all the settings, then click on power on this virtual machine. Use up and down arrows and select the first one, that is graphical install, and hit enter. Select your location. See, the selected location will be used to set your time zone and also, for example, to help select the system locally. Normally this should be the country A you live. Okay, so you can select the location based on this time zone will be changed. Okay, so select the country from this. If you are unable to find, select other. Okay, click on continue. Select the key map from this list, then click on continue. Now we have to provide the name for the host. Later also we can set the host name. Then click on continue. Have domain name, provide domain name. Otherwise keep it as blank and click on continue. Now we have to create a setup user. I am giving user full name as R2schools. Then click on continue. This is the username. Continue. Then set the password for this user. Then click on continue. See here all time zones are based on United States. Why? Because we have selected location as United States. Okay, so select any one of the time zones and click on continue. Partition list I am going to select guided use entire disk, or if you want to configure manually you can select whatever you want, you can select. Then click on continue. This is, we have only one disk, so select it and click on continue. All files in one partition and click on continue. This is confirmation. Select finish partitioning and write changes to disk and continue. Write the changes to disk by selecting yes and click on continue. See, by default it has selected XFCE font, Genome or KDE Plasma. Just you need to select the checkboxes. I'm okay with the XFCE, so click on continue. See, installation has been started. Install the grub bootloader. Install the grub bootloader to your primary device. Select as and click on continue. Select the device and click on continue. Installation is complete, so it is time to boot into your new system. Make sure to remove the installation media so that you boot into the new system rather than restarting the installation. Okay, right click on this virtual machine, go to settings, then click on CD DVD and select both the check boxes in the device status. Then click on OK. Click on continue to reboot. Now provide username and password. Hit enter to login. If you want to get the full screen, just you need to click on this enter full screen mode button. Like this will get the full screen. Okay. Now open terminal. Click on this application menu. See, here we have different sections. In each section we have different applications. Okay. You can practice each. Now increase the font size on the terminal session, then select preferences, then click on this font change, click on OK, click on apply, click on OK. See, font size has been increased. Now verify the version more /etc OS-release. See, we have installed 2026.2 and its ID is like Debian. That's why at the time of installation we have selected Debian. Okay. Now verify the IP of the machine. IF config. See, this is the IP of the machine. Okay. The first step after connecting to Debian, the first step after connecting to Kali Linux 2026.2 is we have to update the packages. Sudo apt update absent sudo apt upgrade. Hit enter, then provide the password of the currently logged in user, which must be the sudo user. Hit enter. Okay. See, it is going to upgrade 1096 packages and installing 63. Okay, type A, and this is the download size. Type A for confirmation. Okay, this will take time. So in this video we have seen how to download and install Kali Linux 2026.2 on VMware workstation. Okay, for more tutorials please subscribe my channel. Thank you.